On a breezy, crisp fall day, where the wind blows gently over the fields that are ripe for the harvest, in the early light of the pink morning sunrise on the hills of the Midwestern endless fields, the only sounds that can be heard are the lonely cars that lackadaisically stir up an artificial disturbance in the natural wind patterns that cause the crops to jerk violently before resuming the natural order of things, a gentle sway. From the perspective of a bird, the fields are like oceans swaying slowly below him to and fro in a beautiful dance orchestrated by the maestro of the weather patterns, shifting across the globe at tens of thousands miles per hour as the Earth orbits our sun, covering distances of hundreds of millions of miles in a single year. To the infinite expanse of the universe, the hundreds of millions of miles seem like nothing. But to the single stalk of corn, the few feet of sway from natural or unnatural external forces was the entirety of its lifetime and known expanse. To the corn, politics, religion, and human companionship didn't exist, much less matter one single iota compared to the importance of growing taller and reproducing itself for survival for the coming year. But when the combines eventually roll through during harvest, as they do year by year without fail, the cornstalk's life will end without consequence, understanding, or purpose from the point of view it was given. In all likelihood, the corn will be eventually used for the fueling of the automobiles that travel by at unpredictable intervals during the next batch of produce during the next year's growth season. We understand the corn's purpose in the greater world because we feel we have a higher purpose than the corn. We are able to reason and understand and eat the corn. We are able to drive the cars that burn the ethanol. We have a higher knowledge and purpose than the corn, which merely supports our lifestyle and habits. But to the corn, what is the combine? What is the car? What is the weather? What is politics? To the corn, it is supernatural interference in a world it thinks it can understand. When the heavenly bodies are so big and we are so small, can we be so naive as to think that we have intimate knowledge of the workings of our universe? Are we foolish enough not to fear anything that disturbs our white-knuckled grip on the fabric of reality that we pretend to understand, when at any moment the combine that harvests our entire reality for the consumption of some being more important than us feeds on the very strands of our existence? Does it matter either way?
Life was you rated, so let's rate it rock. Hey, what's up?
I thought we were going to do a sync thing.
Oh, we don't have to, do we? No, because we got the camera audio to sync with. It's way easier.
Oh, okay.
Hey, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Life's What You Rated, episode 21, maybe 22. I don't know. My name is Michael Nip, and I'm here with my brother
Marcus Nip,
and we are here to rate everything in this world on our special patented scale and tell you whether it's worth dealing with or not. And I'm gonna bring up a beef that I have. We live in outrage culture. I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube recently. I found out that the emotion that sells more than anything is outrage. So let's talk about something that outrages
dude, YouTube culture, all this stuff, much like Machine Gun Kelly. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
The nitty gritty.
And I realize that I'm a little bit early on this topic, but my earliness on the topic is actually.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Christmas music before Thanksgiving.
No, well, sort of. It is about Thanksgiving. I was thinking about this today.
You hate the holiday
because it's fall. Thanksgiving is the only holiday we have in the United States of America that's celebrated by all people, where we have the whole purpose of the holiday is to be thankful for things. And I got two major beefs with what's happening right now. We got, number one, it's called Thanksgiving. We're supposed to be thankful. I think that's something that, as, Christians we can get behind. And I also think that, lots of other people can get behind the idea of being thankful for things, right?
But as a culture, a thing that we suck at?
Well, but let's not get too real about it, but let's also get real about it, because in reality, if you go to the store right now, you see Halloween stuff. Halloween stuff lasts through October 31st. As soon as October 31st is gone, what do we see in the stores? Christmas stuff. We don't see Thanksgiving stuff. That's all lumped in with holiday. But more importantly than just skipping the selling of stuff, because I don't think you should sell things for Thanksgiving necessarily, except food, because food is something we're thankful for. It's mostly about the fact
that they try to get us to look past the thankful holiday.
Every single thing about the thankful holiday is completely ignored by the day after.
To the get stuff holiday.
Black Friday. Black Friday, the Devil's Day. When we trample over each other to people.
The inverse of Good Friday.
People die because they're trampling on each other to get more stuff. Because Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving. A couple years ago.
Well, day after Thanksgiving loosely, because it starts at like 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving.
I just heard about places that are starting to do Black Friday on Thanksgiving. Which means that you spend less than a 24-hour period being thankful for that thing which we have.
Assuming you stay up from midnight, you get roughly 18 hours.
To be thankful for things before immediately going and trampling over other people.
Over poor Walmart employees.
Getting into white people trash fights for a cheap deal on that last year's model of TV.
Dude, you got to, though, you know? Sometimes you just gots to.
And then, of course, there's the idea that we just forget that Thanksgiving exists so we can talk about Christmas, which in America just means the get stuff holiday, as you mentioned.
It's just the gimme stuff holiday.
And
It's, hey, Mom, Dad, I'm going to throw the biggest tantrum in the whole world if you get me a train table for Christmas.
Forgot about that. Mark was mad about getting a Christmas present once so much that my parents gave in and bought him something else.
A different present, yeah.
What a win that was.
Yeah.
But before...
I won.
But can we not be freaking thankful for like 2 seconds?
For a train table?
For 2 seconds. Can we not celebrate Thanksgiving, the turkey holiday, when the Pilgrims and the Native Americans... For once in freaking American history, we're just solid bros.
Oh, like, hey, let's put that Pinkerton crap behind us.
Let's just have a meal together and be thankful for, like, a freaking second.
For a second, man.
For just a second before we celebrate Christmas. Heck, darn it. I just wanted to rate Thanksgiving as a holiday, which I believe is a 10 out of 10.
It's a 10.
But more than that, I wanted to rate the way that we treat it like absolute dog poo.
Much like Green Day, Dookie.
It's a 1 out of 10. The way America handles Thanksgiving in the light of everything, I just realized I'm using my hands like crazy now that I don't have a microphone stand in my way. I hope this sounds okay. Because we only tested it one day, and we did not test it today. That was not the day we tested it.
Also, we didn't test it with going like this and stuff like...
I also just want to wrap my piece.
Get it, Michael.
Thanksgiving is the best holiday that we have as Americans. It's better than the 4th of July, and we blow stuff up on that day. It's better than our modern-day American version of Christmas, which has nothing to do with Starbucks Red Cups.
Amen!
It has nothing to do with All Hallows Eve when the demons come and infest us. It's just a day to be freaking thankful for what we have. Heck darn it.
Dude, people who listen to the audio-only version of this thing are going to be mistaken that sometimes we can no-sell jokes that each other say. But if they watch it, I can't. I have to react some way.
I realized that my topic was short, but it was something that I had to say, and it's gonna come up again.
Like it's gonna come up again. However, real quick aside, Michael, pull yours real quick. Fully expect us to rate Christmas music and stuff after Thanksgiving, because I get psyched for Christmas music after Thanksgiving.
Did you hear that noise?
Did you hear a liquid sound? Like a gurgle in a bottle?
Are we celebrating Halloween already? Because I'm scared as crap right now.
Dude, I might pee myself on the couch. Does Amanda get a new couch if I pee myself on your couch?
This couch cost me $12. I'm not kidding. It cost me $12. So,
Is it good?
when my daughter decided to write all the way across it with a pen the first day I got it down here, I didn't even care.
Also, let me say this. It's a good $12 couch. When the Wilsons were out here,
Yeah.
I slept on it almost every day.
Best
It was
$12
fine.
couch I ever had. What did you bring to talk about this week, bro?
So here's the thing. I want you to guess it, and I have a setup for you. It's a big clue. Are you ready? Who dat? Who dat?
Are we rating Iggy Azalea?
Yes.
Why are we rating Iggy Azalea?
Okay, so let me tell you this,
Oh
Michael.
my word! What way to pick the most relevant topic we've ever picked on the show?
Well, okay, Michael, here's the thing. Relevant to my life, do you know how many arguments I've gotten in the past month alone? Defending my homegirl, Iggy Azalea.
Here's the thing, I can't get behind you anymore. She's made so many bad songs.
Okay.
It's a wonderful song,
Okay.
Fancy. Or Black Widow.
Okay,
Or
but
Black Widow.
for Black Little Baby.
Like a Black Widow baby.
Ba-ba-bum-bum-ba-bum-ba-bum.
People that haven't heard this song just think we're being very strange. There's a song that Iggy Azalea does that's called Black Widow.
Oh, right, only moms listen to our things.
Yes, it's called Black Widow. She says like a Black Widow baby, but it does sound like she's saying like a Black Widow baby in the song. You should go look that up.
Explicit warning.
What are you
For
going to
that
say?
song.
What are you trying to
So
say?
here's the thing. Iggy Azalea made an album of rap music
That's pretty decent.
that is one of the best. I'm going to shut my brain off and do some...
I'm so fine. No, dude,
You already...
that's not
No.
even just shut your
No,
brain
no,
off.
no, no, no. Well, hold on. Shut my brain off, do some homework and stuff, and when I kind of like zone out of my homework and realize I'm listening to this music and stuff, it's good. When I say it's good, I'm not saying that I want every other rapper to start making music like Iggy. I'm not saying that Iggy is the best rapper. I'm not being like, well, you see, To Pimp a Butterfly was okay, but let me tell you something. Iggy Azalea's freaking hot track kicks that album's butt. Like, I'm not saying that.
But Fancy does.
Okay, I mean, Fancy might be
Fancy is a dope pop song. It's a very good
It's
pop song.
one, I would say as a pop song, a 10 out of 10. As far as pop songs go, I would give Fancy a 10.
It's pretty freaking up there, dude. It's so simple.
Did you, like, it's so good.
It's just layers of the boom, 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 boom.
First things first, I'm the realist. Drop this and let the whole
Boom,
world feel
boom,
it.
boom. And then there's the like, hey, 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 hey. It's just,
Fancy's-
it's basically it though. Like there's barely anything else on top of that, and it's just her rapping, and it's kind of very good.
And let me say this, I think it's pretty clever sometimes. She has some clever rhymes in there. She has some things that she says that are a little funny, some good punchlines. I would say overall, she said some racist things and stuff before. Not arguing that. But it's a good album.
Wait a second. Speaking of, is it? Go ahead. I don't know if that joke carries, but we'll see.
But what I'm saying is, I think for at least a hot flash in the pan, Iggy Azalea was a very good pop rap artist.
Yes.
No joke, people are throwing so much shade at, and I think it's funny that you're making fun of me for bringing it up now. People were throwing shade at Iggy.
When she was good.
No, now! And that's why I defended Iggy recently in arguments.
No.
I didn't bring
Okay,
her up.
But here's the thing. She needs to have shade thrown at her now. I don't
They
know.
were throwing shade specifically the song Fancy.
Okay, Fancy is a very good song. I like that song so much. But she put out one of the worst tracks I've ever heard of in my entire life. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Britney Spears one, right?
The one she does with Britney Spears.
With Brit?
It's literally freaking Nicki Minaj level bullcrap.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Complete side note. Do you guys remember that one time Britney Spears went crazy and shaved her head on stage? I just wanted
On
every...
stage.
Pretty sure.
You know who else has done that? Vince McMahon.
I don't know who it is. Wait, no, the Wrestle Boy?
Freaking Wrestle Man.
The Wrestle Boy.
Darn you. We're missing a wrestle show right now to bring the show to you, so I hope you're freaking happy.
Didn't Strowman and Reigns have their fight for the belt?
Yeah, they did, but it got interrupted by Brock Lesnar. He came in and ruined everyone's party like he always does!
He did the Brock Lesnar thing where he made everybody mad? Or was that the Roman Reigns thing?
Wrestling is so real. It's so real to me, dang it.
It's real to me, Dad!
The Britney Spears Iggy Azalea song is one of the worst tracks I've ever heard.
Is it called Work?
I don't know, and I don't even want to recommend you listen to it because it's so bad, because it's worse. It is definitely Nicki Minaj level, might be worse than Nicki Minaj. You gonna play that crap?
No, I'm not playing it.
Okay.
Of course not.
Okay. Then what the heck are you just texting her on the show? Are we
No.
not important enough for you?
I'm looking out for what it's called.
It's called Girls.
Pretty Girls.
Pretty Girls, that's it. It's so freaking bad! Oh my word, it's a bad track. It's so bad. I have something else.
That you want to rate or just talk about?
It's a bonus. It's a bonus rate.
Bonus rate.
We haven't rated Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea.
Okay, Iggy Azalea as a person.
I don't know her though. Like, she seems like I haven't even watched interviews with her.
I have. She's pretty charismatic in an interview, actually.
Like, she's Australian. That's a plus.
Yeah, she's fun to listen to. Let's rate that album. The New Classics.
It's like a 7.
It's a good album. I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's like a 7. Is it called The New Classics?
Pretty sure. The New Classic.
But we have to understand that the song Pretty Girls is a 1 out of 10. The world would be better off without it.
That song.
Yes.
I think we can posit the world would be better without Britney Spears post-shaving her head.
Honestly, the world might be better post... Dude, did you listen to Britney Spears' most recent album? Oh my word, that has some of... Speaking of some of the worst music I've ever heard, that has some bad crap on it, dude. Wow. One of those songs, I literally didn't know how it got released. It was so freaking bad.
I love her dog.
Outrage culture!
You jabbed so hard.
I know. These microphones are so different.
Outrage culture!
It still worked.
Dang it. So, have you listened to the Ready Set?
What are you talking about? Is that an Iggy album?
No, the artist.
No.
Band. Have you heard the song Love Like Woe? 'Cause I've got some intuition or maybe it's superstitious, but I think you're a pretty sweet pill that I'm swallowing down to counter this addiction. You got me on a mission. Tell me, darling, can I get a break somehow?
No.
Could I say no? She's got a love like whoa, whoa, oh, oh. It's an early 2000s hit. Freaking
It sounds kind of...
The Ready Set? Or what about this? If I do it like this, will you do it like...
I don't like that song.
You don't like Shake It? Shake It.
No.
You don't like Shake It by
No.
Metro... What?
No, dude. I don't like songs about shaking it. I am a Puritan to
Hold
the core.
Hold on.
I'm a Puritan to the core.
Hold on.
Yes.
I stay out too late.
No.
Okay, no,
I won't
you don't like Shake It Off?
I won't shake it off. I will not shake my body. I am a Puritan. I keep my body motionless.
My body is a temple.
When I listen to music, it is motionless, for I do not shake.
Much like Drake, sometimes it's emotionless unless it's with arms wide open.
Remember that one Ryan Higa video where he does the thing where he, tells people to rap lazy? Started from the bottom, now the whole team, man. Too much! That's how I do every music. No emotion.
No emotion.
I
thought you were gonna say, remember when he was trying to teach people how to be emo, and he's like, quit making fun of Britney, you poop heads! Which we just did.
We definitely
We just dunked all over Britney, dog.
I have a segue.
What's your bonus rate?
First, I have a segue. Have you ever wanted to read a book, but don't know how to read?
Yeah, it's essentially the Marcus Nip story.
I have a dope solution for you. There's a thing called audible.com, which is a audiobook subscription service where you can pay a monthly fee to get free audiobooks every month that you can listen to, and it's a way to ingest books without reading them yourself. And if you go to audibletrial.com/WackMatters, you can get a free trial of Audible, and it's a free 30-day trial. You get a free book that you can get to listen to. I suggest the book Black by Ted Dekker. We talked about it a little bit last week, but basically it's a cool fantasy meets sci-fi combo act that's also a, what's the word for things that are like Narnia? Definitely not analogy.
Parallel?
It's basically a very, like, overt, like, picture of scripture. But it's a cool trilogy. Start with black, then red, then white. Check it out. audibletrial.com/WackMatters.
Let me give you a quick suggestion, too. Very good book. Pick up the book, Mossflower by Brian Jakes.
It's a very good book, actually.
Super good. It's one of 21 books in the Redwall series. They're all over the place as far as when they were released, but when they take place in the story and stuff. Would not recommend reading all of them super close together. They get slightly formulaic once you get a few in. However, they're all very good books if you kind of pace them out. All of them. At least, sorry, I can't speak for that. The first 11 are.
I read most of them. And I also forgot my bonus rate.
You forgot what it was?
Yeah. But, good news. I don't have any good news. I just was talking about being outraged the whole time, and now I'm hot and sweaty.
It's real toasty in here. So, here's a question for you, Michael.
Uh-huh.
My mind went blank, too.
Dang it! This podcast is over. Thank you for listening to Life's What You Rate It. I am sorry that I spent so much time on the intro for this show. Please let me know if that was okay. Because I did spend a lot of time on it. And also, I don't know if it
you
was...
might have gotten us out of writing a theme song, or...
I also don't think anyone will listen to the show.
Or we lost our audience.
I think we lost our audience. They're like, oh, this is not funny. What the heck is this?
But it's super fun.
Existential crisis? I'm sorry.
Well, you see, last week we talked about how we didn't want to swerve people, so we told them to expect anything. And then this week you're like, hey, check out this new intro.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, people. Here's the thing. This is what I've determined, right? So, we are beginning YouTubers / podcasters /
coming for you, pewds.
Personalities. We've never done this before, and we're trying to build up an audience. And the thing that you think about when you think about most YouTube personalities is like, oh, boom, you think about Markiplier, he's going to play games and yell a lot. You think about Jacksepticeye, he's going to play games and yell a lot. You think about PewDiePie, at this point, he's going to say memes and make dumb jokes. You think
about every other YouTube channel I've ever seen, you're going to yell about the Paul brothers. You think about the Paul brothers, they're going to do some toolish thing and make everybody in the entire world agree on one thing, and it's that they hate them.
We don't know what we are, and I'm literally throwing everything that I know how to at the wall.
No joke. I watched, in sequence, your speed run of Toy Story, then your cooking video, and then I almost watched one of our own podcasts because I wanted to see the video and what it looked like. And then I thought of, okay, you'll remember this because we're the people that we are. Do you remember the episode of Kim Possible where Kim wants to do something in the talent show, but then she gets held up by Draken, so she calls Ron and is like, Ron, you have to stall at the talent show. Ron ends up winning the talent show because he does like 100 different things. And then Principal tells him, he's like, because you taught us the valuable lesson that quantity is truly more valuable than quality. And I had that thought about our thing.
That's what we're doing right now. I literally made, what he said, a video game video, a cooking video, a podcast, and the freaking intro to this podcast all in the same freaking week. Because my brain is like, I don't know, let's try something else and see what sticks. Maybe they're like something I've got to... Maybe these people like something I have to offer.
Maybe I can get one person that's not a freaking mom to watch our show.
For half a second?
Just one not mom.
For half a second, the last podcast video that we did actually had a demographic that wasn't just moms, and then the moms took over. Which is why I said, hey, if I make a cooking video, it'll go viral with our network, right? It's not even the freaking top video we posted in the last 2 weeks.
And your baby's in it. Chuck's even in it.
Yeah, but they don't know that, because it's a freaking minute long and no one's finished it.
I finished it today.
It's so... I just thrown everything I can at the wall. I just want you to like our content.
Michael's just cooking up that al dente and hucking
I'm a
it
slave
at the
to
wall.
the people, and I don't know what the people want me to do.
I'm a slave to it, man.
Just people. Tell me what you like. I can make it. This is a portfolio. This last week is a portfolio of the things that I can do. I can play video games. I can make podcasts. I guess I can fake audio podcast drama things.
Yeah, hold on. What feedback? Michael wrote the intro. It's just kind of a neat thing that he wrote. So picture that writing, but in some sort of weird existential audio drama. Do you want that? We can do that too if you guys want.
I can do anything for you people.
You can, if you want to, you super want to make me and Michael dance, you can say, hey, yo, make an audio drama, and we don't have money or friends, so you best believe we're the only 2 voice actors on that show. Maybe we rope Amanda into it.
She can't do it. She's too busy. We don't fit in the schedule.
So, like, the first time we have to have a chick on the show. It's just, Michael, who can do a better chick, I guess, me or you? You people, if you this would be a fun social experiment. You guys can make us freaking dance like a monkey, and we'll try our best to figure something out.
I would try.
And for some reason...
I would try so hard. I'm a slave to you people, man.
Just
tell me what the people want. I could do it. Trust me, I could do it. I have a portfolio. Just look at this last freaking week of content. I'll try so hard.
And clearly try anything. And here's the thing.
I don't want to be Linkin Park. I tried so hard and got so far, and in the end...
Apparently, it so far doesn't matter.
It doesn't even matter. Cut my life into pieces. So bonus rate. I got my bonus rate.
You figured it out?
Yeah, you've heard. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it took me that long. So you've heard of try not to laugh challenges, right, my bro? Or, as PewDiePie says, "Skratadoo faladoo," which means you laugh, you lose in Swedish.
Okay. I'm really glad you freaking peaked. You peaked the audio over that.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a try not to cringe challenge?
Yeah.
Dude, there is some cringy stuff on the internet. Holy cow. I thought I was pretty... So, like, I had seen people react to try not to cringe challenge, because believe it or not, YouTube is just reactions at this point. There's no original content anymore.
Except for our show. Our show's the only one. This is the only one.
Holy crap. I'll do that for you. I'll give you original content if you want.
We'll also sell out if you want.
I just realized when I did this, I looked like Philip DeFranco. I was doing I'll give you original content if you want.
Philly D. Have you been watching Philly D?
Only some. Because I've been watching every YouTuber. Because I just want to find out how to succeed! I just want people to watch our crap.
Don't watch Philly D. He's progressively losing on YouTube.
So, try not to cringe videos. I've seen people react to them. I didn't realize just the level of cringe existing on the internet. Because I was like, oh, I've seen people watch these. Most of these are funny. They're not cringy. Dude, let me tell you what. I felt so freaking awkward last night watching these videos with my wife. Evidently there's a show that I think is on TV where all this guy does is he goes to his ex-girlfriend's house and makes out with their mom in front of them. Just like this 20-something...
Is it a reality show?
I don't know!
Or is it like a sitcom?
But I couldn't... I got the heebie-jeebies. And I just like this was me watching this in my bed. I'm just like, oh man, what the crap? Or just like, oh, it's so freaking awkward.
This is what you get, America, when you skip past the holiday we're supposed to be thankful for stuff, and you just want more and more things. People are like, well, they just want stuff, they can't, this is what happens. You make Heroes Season 1, and you're like, they'll be thankful for maybe the greatest TV show that's ever been freaking put to film ever. And then here's what happens. They just want more. They're not thankful for that. And then you make Hero Seasons 2 through 4 and realize that there's no integrity in the writing game in Hollywood.
Why is every beef that you have super old?
Okay, dude, because Because here's the thing, I love TV shows. I think TV shows...
You're 20 years old. I'm the old one here.
I love TV shows. I think there's a good chance that, like, there's not podcasts, there's comic books as the best form of media that exists. The close second is TV shows. And no joke, maybe the best TV show of all time is the first season of Heroes, and the other seasons of Heroes... You know how, like, sometimes, this is a quick other tangent, sometimes people will be like, this is a comic book thing, oh, they made Captain America a bad guy for this, no joke, like, 8-issue arc, that they're ruining my childhood, because Captain America's a bad guy now, they're going back in time and making me hate these memories of reading all these good Captain America stories as a kid. No joke, by nature of there being a season 2 of Heroes... that has some of the same characters, it does screw up character arcs that does make the first season worse. Like, they do actually retroactively make the first season of Heroes a worse TV show.
I mean, do we want to,
by nature of the second season existing.
Do we want to talk about TV shows screwing up their second season? I've been watching a show called 12 Monkeys, and I've never mentioned it on this podcast, because I'm watching the show at a glacial pace. I think I'm watching it slower than the original release. I'm on season 2 of 12 Monkeys.
You're watching it at the pace that Frank Miller released All-Star Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder.
And, like, since we're already talking about things that our audience are going to understand, the first season of this show is very good and relatable, and it has cool characters, and it feels like a show that got pitched to a bigger network, and the bigger network turned it down, and Sci-Fi bought it.
They're like, hey, CW, check this out. And CW was like, no, that's too logical of a decision.
Yeah,
next.
No, they'll be like, that's too cool, or like, whatever. And like, maybe they try to pitch it at somebody else. And they're like, no, we don't like Sci-Fi. Which is true. And so, Sci-Fi was like, oh, dude, we'll snatch that crap up and we'll make it. So they made the first season, right? And then Sci-Fi says, well, we own this show now. Let's produce the second season ourselves. And so, the production values go up. The special effects are more. They're not good, but they happen a lot more.
There's some Doctor Who level special
effects. And then they just
this.
decide to let the writing be a sci-fi show instead of a good show.
Is it good?
You know, I don't think... It's definitely not the same show. One character literally did a 180. It was... Oh, man, I don't want to talk about this anymore. We're doing a giveaway that I do want to talk about real quick.
Did nobody submit or
No, we got a lot of submissions. Oh. There's a giveaway. If you've ever heard of the video game Super Meat Boy, I think it came out like 2010. It's a really good hard platformer, and that game is very good. And I have a PC copy of it that we're giving away on the site. If you go to WackMatters.com or Facebook.com/WackMatters, there's links to it there, and you can enter to win my copy of that for free. And that'd be awesome. Because once again, I said we're throwing everything at the wall to see what sticks. I thought maybe I could get friends if I gave them money.
Michael's also just like...
We doubled our YouTube subscribers.
Oh, nice.
With spam accounts trying to get free stuff. We doubled our Twitter subscribers. No, more than doubled our Twitter subscribers with followers. A bunch of spam accounts.
Maybe it's because you're 100 years old and don't know what followers are, and that's why nobody likes our
I started posting crap on Instagram. I want people to like us!
I just want to be loved.
I was helping my friend today move, and his brother was there, and he walked up and he said, "Hey, can you not?" He said, "WackMatters has t-shirts?" And I said,
"Yeah, Tom. Listen to a full episode, homie."
I said, "Yeah, dude, we have t-shirts.
You should check it out. Go to the website. There's a merch link."
And I was like, he was like, I kid you not, he said, "So is WackMatters like a real thing?" And I said, I want it to be.
We're trying.
I was like basically crumbling. This, like,
and
this 13-year-old was like destroying my reality.
You made direct eye contact with this kid and you're like, I'm tap dancing as fast as I can, my dude.
I was like, I want it to be. I was like, we're a YouTube channel and we have a website.
You're just like, I'm trying to spin all these plates, dude. But please act like I'm trying.
I'm like, you don't even, first of all, I guess you don't know we sell t-shirts. You don't even know what we are. I don't even know what we are. I made a cooking video this week. WackMatters.com. or storeenvy.com/WackMatters. You can buy a t-shirt like this one, or a black one. Not like that, screw you.
Dude, it's Weezer.
WackMatters. I don't know. Also, I realized that when we're doing the WackMatters thing, we should probably do the,
The Logan Paul thing, Maverick?
No, well, I'm pretty sure it was just West Coast before that, like, back in the rap wars, but I don't know. I did a different hand gesture for the audio version, I'm sorry.
Like this? Did I do it right?
I don't know, look at the TV.
No, here's the thing. I do it wrong, and let me tell you guys this real quick. To all you people who try to dunk on me on social media, it's a dyslexia joke. I do it backwards as a joke. Give me some credit to this comedy craft that me and my brother are trying to learn for you people.
Thank you for listening to Life's What You Rate It. I'm sorry
We got a little angry.
that this was an episode full of outrage, but I figured out that outrage is what sells. I spent a lot of time on YouTube figuring that out.
And here's the thing. We're brothers, and the only other thing we know that consistently sells is sex. So no thank you.
That was an unexpected turn.
Well, I thought about that. Never mind.
No,
I'm not explaining my thought process.
Check us out, twitter.com/WackMatters, facebook.com/WackMatters, Instagram. What's our Instagram name?
It's like whack_matters or something. Or
It's
underscore.
WackMatters_com.
Yeah,
And
because it's weird.
check out the free giveaway that we have for Super Meat Boy. And I'm really sorry that we yelled so much at you.
Also, you
But
can
please-
just check us out. That's why we do the video version.
But please tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
Hey, Michael?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really want.
You have a joke to end us?
So a mushroom walks into a bar. And he goes up to the bartender and he asks for a drink. And the bartender's like, no, we don't serve your kind here. And the mushroom goes, but I'm a fun guy. Dude, I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. I had to ask people today before I came here for jokes.